Right, welcome back everybody. Let's take a look at our question of the day now. And this is what we're asking you to engage us this morning. So close to 100,000 students from 5 universities across the country have been affected by the NSFAS payment delay. What do you make of this? You know, considering some of the plight of some of the students who've said that they've had to go and write exams on an empty stomach. You know, let us know your thoughts on this at Morning Live SABC. That's where you can send us your X's and also your Facebook messages.
Yeah, looking forward to hearing from some of your WhatsApp voice notes as well. That's 078-459-1897. That's where you can send your voice note to. So please do send it if perhaps you are a student going through it, you have been through it, or your child is going through it, or whatever the case may be. Just give us your views. We're really looking forward to hearing from you this morning.
Indeed. All right, let's move on to those trending topics now. First up, #Duma. So this is about the whole situation around the KZN Premier.
The chairperson, the Premier and the chairperson.
The Premier and the chairperson. Where do we start? So the ANC Women's League released a statement yesterday. Basically, I suppose, calling out what so many people have pointed out over the past few days. And this comes from the Springbox trophy tour.
Yes, so even Etzebeth was on the stage and then they said, have a photo with the Premier, and then this happened.
Yeah, the Premier was supposed to be there, and then of course the provincial chairperson was the one who was lifting the trophy with even Etzebeth, and the Premier was standing on the other side, and people were pointing out that, you know, this is not the first time that Duma has essentially kind of overplayed and overshadowed the Premier. And so a huge outcry there has been since that incident happened. But of course, the ANC Women's League also weighing in on it.
Amazing. All right. So, yeah, we saw the video clip doing the rounds, and it was sort of quite an uncomfortable moment. But that's obviously what's going on at the moment. And so Duma is a very big talking point at the moment on social media. All right. The next trending topic that you can look at there is Gayton. And SK, I'm struggling to open my X because I know there are a lot of tweets he's been putting out, so I don't want to pretend that I know them off by heart, and also an interview he did last night as well, so there's lots around him. I'm not sure if you can open those tweets.
Again, the Springbok amongst them, you know, Gayton basically responding to what the EFF and Julius Malema had been saying about the Springbok being a symbol of apartheid and why it should be done away with, etc., etc. But he, of course, making his views known on that. But there were a few other tweets as well that had people responding. And this is one of them, if I may just quickly read it. It says, I'm driving in Voortrekker Road in Parow, and it feels like I'm in Lagos. Our country is in serious trouble. It's already being nationalized without compensation by these illegal foreigners. Wake up, South Africans. Again, huge response to that, a lot of traction on Twitter. So, you know, a few things are being said by Gayton McKenzie, and this, of course, is why he's trending.
Yeah, and he also, of course, weighed in, as you said earlier, on the whole issue around the Springbok and sort of jumping at Julius Malema for his utterances, saying that the Springbok should go. But Springbok is trending as well. So this is another conversation, and it's quite a big one because a lot of people are getting into this conversation, and, you know, whether or not the Springbok should go or shouldn't go, and that emblem, that, you know, what does it mean? What does it mean to a lot of people? How do they feel about rebranding it? I mean, is this a conversation we should be having right now when this, you know, in a way is the symbol that's uniting us all? Is this politics at play? Or is there genuine concerns about the Springbok? And, you know, this is where this conversation is going, and so many people saying, why are we doing this now? It's the one thing that's managed to pull us into that unified feeling which we haven't felt in so many years. And once again, we brought down into a conversation saying we need to get rid of it. So, but then again, some people saying, yeah, we should get rid of it because it is a racist emblem. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to get a part of it. I don't want to lose the excitement we've been feeling ahead of it, and the guys that have played and who we call the Springboks, who've done so much for the country. So yeah. Anyway, but that's the conversation. So it's that whole one.
Yeah. So it's fine. People can carry on. They can have these conversations. I don't think we should shy away from conversations, no matter how uncomfortable they are.
Yeah.
So that's one of those conversations that's raging on X as well.
Yeah.
And the final one is, of course, hashtag Tottenham Chelsea. And this game that was played last night, of course, Tottenham went into this hoping to regain top spot on the English Premier League log, and unfortunately going down there to Chelsea. But I think they would be unhappy not just about the loss, but also because of the two red cards that they received, as well as a few injuries. Yeah.
No wonder the score was as bad as it was.
Yeah.
Where is Sarita today?
I don't know. We have quite a few Chelsea supporters here on the floor.
He's not with us.
And there's peace on the floor today.
There is peace on the floor. Normally we'd walk into blue and Chelsea badges and emblems.
The abuse that we are subjected to with Chelsea. But listen, I'm glad for them.
Are you really?
Once in a while, yeah.
Once in a while. Sakina's legs are crossed under the table. She's not that happy for you. She's just saying it.
I'm happy for Chelsea. That result is good for us.
Oh, okay. No wonder you're happy for them. That's why. Actually, my son also last night was cheering for Chelsea, and I couldn't understand why.
It's a good result for us.
And then he said, "Oh no, it's for Liverpool." So I'm like, I don't understand your logic, but that's great.
So that they don't extend the gap at the top.
There you go. Now we know. Thanks for the trending topic segment. And we're looking forward to bringing you the newspapers. That's coming up. But first, let's take a break and also some stories from around the country.